Hey guys, Alicia here. We are going to be talking about how to start a stationery business. And this is going to take more than one video to do because there are so many different options on how to do this. This video is going to be on how to do a customized stationery. But before I get into the video, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on any future videos about how to make money online. Also, if you have not yet signed up for my Make Money With Me Online email list, I will leave a link to that in the description below. It takes just a second, and I am still in the preliminary stages of collecting email addresses and working on my online courses, and you will be the first to get notified when I launch my online course, Etsy for Bosses. And also with that email, you will get a lot of insider tips and things that I do not share in my YouTube videos. Also, if you have not yet joined my Facebook group, all you have to do is go to Facebook and type in Etsy Passive Income. Make sure that you are searching under groups. Somebody had asked me to leave a link to this before, and it just took them to the main Facebook login page. So you just need to type Etsy Passive Income. So I'm going to jump right into this video, and is what we need to do. We're in my favorite site. It is 100% free to use, iPicky.com. We want to click on Create a Design. Now you can make your stationery whatever sizes you want to make them. This one is going to be an 8 by 10, and I want to show you what I made ahead of time for this video. It's very simple to do. You can do this in Microsoft Word, Excel, whatever you want. I actually did it right here in iPicky.com. So the first thing I did to prepare for this is I made these lines. Now we need to do something to this before we do anything further. So all I did is basically I went to add some text, and I used the underscore button, and then I just kept clicking on these to duplicate, and then I made some lines. So is what we need to do to this is we need to go over here to lunapic.com, and we are going to upload that image, and we're going to actually take the background out of it because we want to have those lines that we can kind of use and make them whatever kind of size we want to make. So in lunapic.com, one click of a button and it turns it into a transparent background. So we're going to go ahead and save this image as a PNG file. Throws it down here into the bottom left hand corner. We're going to click on this image, and then we're going to save it. You can save it wherever you like. When I'm doing videos, I usually just save this to my desktop. It's easier to find that way. So we're just going to go up here and we're going to save as, and then I'm just going to save this as a PNG. I want to make sure I'm saving it to my desktop. Okay, so now we close out of that, and I'm going to hop back over here to iPicky.com, and I'm going to switch back to the designer. Now, like I said before, I want to make an 8 by 10. Luckily, in iPicky, an 8 by 10 is a size that is already available. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and I'm going to click Create. Okay, so this is where we can get a little bit creative. I'm going to start out by using some paper. I think I'm going to use this paper right here, but I'm going to fade it whenever I am completely done, and I'm going to fade it like really light. Okay, so now I'm going to actually just fade this, and it doesn't matter what's hanging off of the edge at all. So I'm actually going to fade this to about 50%, just to give it a little bit where it looks a little bit rustic, but you know, we want it to be bright enough. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and upload that PNG version of the lines that I made. And all I did is use an underscore and just, I kept duplicating. So however you want to make your pages with lines. Oh, and I think I got the JPEG version, not the PNG. Okay, so here is the PNG version. So what we want to do here is position this. And we want to move this around. And once you have these lines made, you can use this over and over and over again. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to insert this rectangle, but the only thing that I'm going to do, now I have shown you in previous videos on how to make these rectangles. So we're basically creating some sort of a border. Okay, and I think I'm sort of liking that. However, I would like to change the color of this, and I kind of want to change the color to maybe something burgundy, sort of. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do about that. So, what I need to do now is I need to export this to the... No, let me try something. I don't know if this is going to work since I already have paper on there. Let me see what happens. Yeah, that actually will work. Okay, so we want to take this beautiful paper and we're going to cover that completely. And you can kind of move this around a little bit because you can tell there are some areas like right here that are a little bit darker, and you can kind of keep moving this around until you get it exactly how you like it. So I think that is a really pretty foil paper. Okay, so this is going to be personalized. So now I'm going to add some flowers, like watercolor flowers, and I think I'm going to start with this one. And when you are working with an image like this, I need to flip this the other way around because I'm going to put it up here in this corner. And it's okay if it's hanging off a little bit because okay, I'm going to add just a few more, or another like bouquet, And this one, I need to flip. This one you can take, and if you have trouble with that, you can just do this. And I'm going to actually put this one right here. And we're going to have it where it covers just a little bit. You don't have all these things that are hanging off. Don't worry about those at all. Okay, so right up here, I'm going to type a name. I'm kind of hoping that it picks up this paper. Now, is what you can do in your Etsy listings is you can actually put in here that this is what the paper has, and you can put in some sort of a fictitious name. You just tell them, email me your name and what you want it to say or whatever. Sometimes they might just want their initials or a monogram, or they might just want their name. So I'm just going to use my name for right here. Okay. And I'm going to change my font, and also I'm going to change my color, so I will pause this for just a second while I do that. So I picked out my font here, and I'm going to take the same paper and I'm going to cover that because I want the paper to be the same color as, let me see if this, and yes, that does work. And I can move this around a little. Okay, so I have that all the same color. Now, you can, if you want to make sure that you leave plenty of room, to write on here. But I don't see anything wrong with taking and putting, maybe putting some flowers down here, because we're already covering up some of this up here. So I really don't see why we can't do that. So I'm just going to hit right here, duplicate. And then I'm just going to flip this around. Now what the heck? It got stuck up here. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so then on this one, I'm going to also hit duplicate, and I am going to flip this one around this way so that we have it on the corners. And I'm going to put this down here. And I think that this just looks beautiful. And I have my name on here. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And then I'm going to upload it and show you the final, like what it looks like with none of the excess hanging off the... Oh, in Stationery, the end, a common mistake people make is they spell stationery A-R-Y. It's actually E-R-Y for this type of stationery. So we have already saved this to our desktop, and it's already saved. So the only thing that we need to do now is, actually I think I'm going to save that again because this got moved down a little bit. And when you save it, it's going to take all these layers over here on the left-hand side, and it's going to combine them all into into one layer. So I'm going to return back. And now that we have this saved, I'm actually going to switch over to the editor. And this is what it looks like. Voila! I think this turned out so beautiful. Make sure you leave me a comment below and let me know what you think and what you think about doing this. So as what you could do is, like I said, you could put your name here, or customize. You could write customize here, and then you put the instructions in your listing on, you know, how to do this. Say, you know, email me what you want it to say, and I will email it back to you within 24 hours. And that was part of the reason that I put my name in last, because I could have technically covered up my name, the border, and the lines all with one paper. But the reason I did this last is so that you want to save the paper blank first before you go putting a name on it. And then when they email you, you know, okay, I want it to say this, then all you have to do is go back and put the name and email it right back to them, and then they can print as many copies as they want. So, I mean, who wouldn't love customized stationery? This would be a great gift idea too. So, anyway, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm really trying to hit that goal quickly. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.